Hello, everybody. Uh, I just figured I'd kick on and just do another quick video. Uh, my EDC items are the same as my last video, except for one thing. I did add I usually carry an extra locking blade knife. It's just a habit. I run into situations where one knife wasn't enough for the day, and I dulled the shit out of it. And it took hours to get it back sharp. This one, QSP, I believe, Parrot. Turn my TV down. Sorry about that. That's my number 2. I love that knife. It's comfortable. It stays sharp. It holds an edge really nice. Now you can go broke buying gear. You really can. Finding stuff that works for you. Sure, there's a lot of cheap stuff out there, but a lot of that cheap stuff is junk. Now, one thing I do not have, which I've seen them, I've seen people have them in videos, is those Knepex pliers. I'm not spending over $30 on a little tiny pair of pliers like that. I have these. And they're just old Stanley set. It's just as good. Sorry about that. But yeah, I can't see spending $30-some on a little pair of pliers. I've had these for, I don't know, probably 10 years. I do carry them every once in a great while, but they're pliers. I can do most everything with those that I need to do. Plumbing, household gas lines, pretty much anything I need to do, I can do with those. Now, I do have these. Yeah, they're a little rusty looking. I've had these probably 25 years. And they're probably, I have no idea if there was ever even a brand on them. I don't remember. Now, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. I don't want to hurt nobody's little feelings out there, I've got 2 Leatherman Skeletools. I've got a Leatherman Sidekick. I do have a Victorinox Swiss Tool X. That is a monster. I tell you, that thing will. If you can afford it, buy a Victorinox Swiss Tool. You will never regret it. These damn things. The Leatherman Micro. These are probably one of the most useless fucking things I've ever seen in my life. I don't care. They're the only thing they're really useful is trimming shrubs outside. It's the only thing I've ever used them for. They won't cut paper. The pivot's just too loose. Hang on a minute. Sorry. A friend of mine messaging me. I normally shut my phone off, but I'm not going to shut it off because of who it is. Now, there's so much stuff out there, everyday carry gear. Carry what you use. If you're going to use it, carry it. Don't weigh your pockets down with unnecessary stuff. I mean, everything that I carry, I use. Usually multiple times a day. I know this isn't much for a video content that people want to really see, but I'll get into better stuff doing like when I start series on pliers and different knives, different types of knives and different types of tools. Like for example, in pouches. Oh my god. EDC pouches. Most of them are useless. I mean, sure they're cool to put all your shit in and take pictures of for your videos or for your Instagram pages and all that, but I'm not going to walk around with, yeah, I have them, see? I'm not going to walk around with that damn thing on my belt or in my pocket. No. Something like this is doable. This has a set of rechargeable batteries. It's got my small power bank that takes rechargeable batteries for my phone charger. So yes, this is doable. It's usable. That goes right in. I can put it right in my back pocket if I need to. But the bigger pouches. Oh hell, I've got a few. But, well, yeah, like this green one. That's very similar to an Expedition, but it's cheap, generic. Don't care. That's just that's about the size that you see a lot of people have. Post some pictures with, and look at my cool shit that I got. 99% of them, I guarantee, are not putting that fucking thing in their pocket and walking around with it. I guarantee it. I wear a heavy leather belt just to hold my pants up, regardless. I'm not putting something like that in my pocket. And I carry a lot of shit. I do a lot of stuff. There isn't much of anything that I don't know how to do. Electrical, plumbing, sheetrock, insulation, roofing. I worked concrete construction for a few years. I worked drilling rigs for over 20. I worked factory jobs. I carry tools. I know what tools to use. Did auto mechanics for a while. Ran my own garage. Now I don't do any of that shit. But like I showed in my last video, this fixed blade, this Mora, is one that I usually carry. I can either put it on my belt, or I've got a clip hanger type thing I can hook on there. So, but that's that, or it's one of these ones that I carry. I've wrapped the handle with paracord because the handles were so thin I couldn't hold on to it very good because my hands are big and messed up. I put this pouch on there on the sheath. It's an Expedition barnacle. It's a nice little pouch. It's just got my like survival kit in it. That's what this is set up for. It's a survival kit. I got the bellows. I got the big ferro rod on there. There's another ferro rod inside the tin, plus other stuff. And like I said, yep. Here's my shelter components for emergency. If I go anywhere, that's in my pocket. Normally I've got one of my fixed blades on me if I have to go somewhere. Normally. Sometimes I don't. I guess it depends on the day, it depends on the weather, and how far I'm going. Trying to think. But this is just a quickie. My next video, I am going to start getting into, different topics, let's say. Like folding knives, lock types, frame lock, liner lock, axis lock, compression locks. I have one knife that has a compression lock, and it's a Spyderco Shaner. I never carry it. I've had it for 5 years, 6 years. I probably carried it 5 times. I don't know. The lock is fine. I'm not that big of a fan of Spyderco. I don't know why. They just take a lot of room in the pocket. But here's my small organizer type of thing for my small EDC stuff. Basically, it's just these were used for house and car keys and whatnot back in the day. This type of thing. But I just have my small stuff hanging in there. Now these Night Eyes pens. The insert that actually has the ink in it goes in there. That insert is the exact same size as the pen in the scales of a 91mm Victorinox. It's exactly the same length. My son's pen died, and that's what I put in it. Was a Victorinox pen. But this is just my little EDC stuff. Nail clippers, tweezers, my pen. That's a lighter, my Victorinox Mini Champ, and my little Olight. I1R2, I think. Yeah. Good little light, rechargeable. But that I got the Squirt PS4. I've got the older Squirt P4. I've got two of them. I like them better than this. Um, the little scissors on these, I think are useless. They're nothing I can use them for. But like I said, I'm still learning on the videos for my tablet on posting them, so bear with me. I'm not very good with the electronics yet. I'm, like I said, I'm learning. It took me over an hour, almost 2 hours to figure out how to upload my first video onto this account. So it'll take me a little bit, but I'm getting there. So bear with me, folks. As I said already, my next videos are going to be a little more organized, a little more controlled, and actually have good topics that I do see and hear people ask about. So hopefully I can get some viewers and people can get something out of it. And like I said before, if anybody ever has any questions, feel free to ask. If I can answer it, I will. Be happy to. But I'm going to end the video here. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and stays nice and warm.